Alrighty, well, welcome in everybody. I hope you're well and you've had a good week or day since I've seen you last, unless it's been longer than that. And welcome in to this cardio and core session. As always, with this session and any session that we do it to the best of your ability. But sometimes that might mean that you need to take a break, a rest, take some extra hydration on board, or may need to stop altogether, which is absolutely fine. Remember, this is your session. I'm just here to guide you to the best of my ability. And I will give some adaptations through this for some general adaptations, but there may be some extra little bits and pieces that you need to adapt specifically for you. If that's the range of motion, the type of exercise, whatever it may be, feel free to make those adaptations to make this safe, but also achievable as well through this session. We are using a poll for today's session, so have one of those available if you use one. If you don't have one, or you can't hold on to one for whatever reason, that is absolutely fine. You can simulate the movements that we're doing anyway. We're going to start off with a warm-up. Make sure we've got plenty of space around us, so we're not going to hit anything or anyone. And we'll start nice and simple. One arm here, moving it around in a circle, just like so. And if you can't do a big circle round, if you need to do it smaller with a bent arm, whatever it may be, just to get that going round, that is absolutely fine there. Good, well, let's change direction and go the opposite way with that arm. Good, well, let's swap over to the other side. And change direction. Now reach over towards the opposite shoulder. If you can't get all the way over, we can come to the near shoulder or across the front. As long as we're getting some of that elbow bend in there, along with that shoulder mobility. We're going to take one arm here, we're going to swing it forwards, reaching up, swing it back down, repeat through. And let's change arms to the other side. And let's bring it in for a hug, arms out to the side. And into some shoulder rotation. Change direction. And let's use some wrist mobility as well. So just mobilizing those around. Change direction. And give that all a big shake out there. Okay, let's grab our poles if you are using them. If you're not, then that's fine. Just simulate the movements that we'll be doing here as if you are using one. We're going to go through our 20 minutes here. First of all, we'll start with our 5 out of 10 effort. Not too hard, not too easy in between the two. We'll mix it up as we go through this 20 minutes. I'll explain that as we go through it though. We'll start 5 out of 10 effort with some paddling forwards in 15 seconds from now. Just a nice consistent pace. And we're going here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just paddling those arms around like we're in a kayak. Going nice, consistent pace. 5 out of 10 for the effort. So not hard, not easy, in between the two. Building up the heart rate, getting things moving. Good work. So just moving through it here to begin with. Yes, we'll just be mixing it up as we go through this 20 minutes. Just building on what we're doing. Good work. We've got 20 seconds to go on this one. On the next one, we're going to do the same movement in the opposite direction. Still at 5 out of 10 effort. 10 seconds to go. Good start, everybody. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change direction and keep it going. Good stuff. Nice consistent movements. Try and get a reasonable size range of motion on this, so not too small, but you don't have to go huge, but get somewhere sort of in between the two there in terms of
halfway there,
the size of the motion that you're doing. In 15 seconds, we're going to be changing again. This time we're going to do some paddling down to the left side like we're in a canoe. We'll be doing that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming down to one side. Still 5 out of 10 effort. Still pretty good range of motion as well. Not just little movements if you can. Try and get as if you're doing a long canoe paddle stroke through the water. And if you're actually going through water, you might want to check your plumbing because you've probably got a leak. Halfway through this particular one. Let's keep it going there for another 20 seconds on this one before we switch over to the other side.
seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching over. And doing the same on that other side now. Still good range of motion. Good work, everybody.
Halfway there.
Halfway through this one. Okay, we've got another 12 seconds on this one to go. On the next one, sticking with the 5 out of 10, we're going to go double arm forwards, double arm overhead in 3, 2, 1. So going forwards and then up. Forwards and up. Good work. Try and get good extension both forwards and up. If that means you're not going all the way, that's fine. If that's good extension for yourself, then that is all we can ask from you. Nice work, everybody. Halfway through this one.
Halfway there.
And 15 seconds to go. On this next one, for the first 30 seconds, we're just going to increase that intensity up to 8 out of 10. And then back down to 5 out of 10. And we're going to do double arm forwards round. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to come around like so. And we're just going to pick this up to 8 out of 10 effort for 30 seconds. So picking up the pace here. 30 seconds at 8 out of 10. And then it'll be 30 seconds at 5 out of 10. And then we'll repeat through that 5 times. So just getting those arms moving just a bit quicker, picking that heart rate up, moving through this first 30 seconds, of which we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that pace back down to 5 out of 10 now. And keep it moving through the remainder of this minute here. So to repeat that, what we're doing on this block of 5, we're doing 30 seconds at 8 out of 10 effort, 30 seconds at 5 out of 10 effort. So just some small increases in pace, well, a fairly significant increase in pace each 30 seconds. Going backwards on the next one in 3, 2, 1. So change direction, pick that pace back up again to 8 out of 10 and keep it moving. Good work, everybody. That's it, good stuff. Let's keep it going here. We've got another 10 seconds at this 8 out of 10 pace. Keep it going. And we'll be dropping back down in 3, 2, 1. Drop that pace back down. And keep things moving. Good work, everybody. Still 5 out of 10 on these 30 seconds. So we're not dropping off completely. We're just dropping it back down to that warm-up pace that we do. Good, on the next one we're going to do circles in a clockwise direction. And we'll be picking that pace back up again in 3, 2, 1. So coming around, picking that pace up. That's it, good work everybody. 8 out of 10 for this effort here. 10 more seconds like this. And 3, 2, 1. Drop that pace back down to 5 out of 10. Great work so far, everybody. And we're going to be going counterclockwise on this next one. Picking that pace back up again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going quicker, picking that pace up. Counterclockwise. Good work, everybody. Eight out of 10 effort on this 30 seconds. 10 more seconds of that to go. Good work. And dropping the pace in 3, 2, 1. Drop it back down.
Halfway there.
Nice work. Alright, got one more like this to go. We're going to do a straight arm well, yeah, straight arm overhead raise, straight arm raise, whatever you want to call it. 10 seconds to go. We go straight from our lap, straight above our head in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So going straight up
Round 10.
and down. 8 out of 10 effort here. That's it, nice work. Keep those arms moving. And dropping the pace back down in 3, 2, 1. Drop that pace down.
Halfway there.
Good stuff, everybody. We're going back to 5 out of 10 effort for the next 5 here. We're going to start with some alternating punches going forwards. And we've got to do that in 10 seconds. So just back to flat 5 out of 10 throughout this next 5 here. And we're doing that in 3, 2, 1. So punching forwards, one side, then the other side. Good work. Let's keep those arms. Good extension with this. Keep them moving, but 5 out of 10 effort. So again, not hard, not easy in between the two. However, because we picked our heart rate up and we've been moving already for 10 minutes with this, you know, that 5 out of 10 isn't going to feel quite as easy as it did to begin with. And that's fine. We're just going to move through this
Halfway there.
at that pace. Good work. Try and keep those arms going. Good extension. It might mean that, you know, you do short ones if that's all you can do, but if you can reach it right the way forwards, that'd be great. 10 seconds to go. On the next one, we're going to be punching across our body in 4, 3, 2, 1. So come across
Round 12.
one side, then the other. That's it, good work. Halfway through this particular one. Let's keep it going. Alrighty, on the next one we'll be punching above our head. "15 seconds to go.
10 seconds.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to be punching up.
13.
Great work. Good extension with those arms, getting them up above the head. Excellent work, everybody. Keeping that 5 out of 10 pace going. Halfway through this particular one. On the next one, we'll be punching down. So we've still got another 22 seconds of this particular one to go. Still at 5 out of 10 effort. Keeping things moving. Good extension, good movement.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. So punching down.
14.
That's it, nice work. Keep those arms moving. Good extension still. Still 5 out of 10. This movement's probably a little bit easier than the previous ones, but that's okay. We just try and keep with that pace. That's the main thing in terms of our 5 out of 10. Good work. We've got 30 seconds to go.
Halfway there.
On the next one, we're going to be doing our combination one. We punch forwards, then side, then up, and then down, and repeating through that. And don't worry if you get your arms all confused about where they're supposed to be on this next one. Just keep going through, doing it to the best of your ability. And we'll be going here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So go forwards,
15,
side, up, and then down. Forwards, side, up, and then down. Keep going through that. Good work, everybody. Forwards, side, up, and down. Good stuff. On this next one coming up, we're going to go back to punching forwards, but we're going to be doing double arm. And again, we're going to be picking it up
halfway there.
for the first 30 seconds up to 8 out of 10 effort. We've still got another 22 seconds of this one to go. So let's keep it moving. Forwards, side, up and down. 10 seconds to go. So picking that pace up on this next one. Double arm forwards, 8 out of 10 effort for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's it, 8 out of 10 effort here, so make sure you've picked up that pace. Good work, everybody. Another 10 seconds to go before we drop that pace back down to 5 out of 10. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that pace down.
Halfway there.
5 out of 10. Good work, everybody. In 10 seconds, we're going into going one side and then the other. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So going side to side, picking that pace back up again. Eight out of 10 effort. Make sure we're working hard here. Halfway through this particular part. Keep it moving. And another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that pace back down. You're doing great. Let's make sure we're finishing off strong here with these final 3 that we've got. We're going to be doing punching up on the next one, picking that pace back up again. 10 seconds to go. 8 out of 10 effort. Punching above the head. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. That's it. 8 out of 10 effort. Let's keep it moving. Keep those arms moving nice and quick. Good range of motion still for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that pace back down. Keep those extensions full, but we just drop that pace back down to the 5 out of 10 pace here. Okay, we've got punching down on the next one. If you're using a pole, make sure you go just above your knees. If you're not using a pole, you can just punch straight down. And 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's it, 8 out of 10 effort here. Keep it moving, you're doing fantastic. Keep this 8 out of 10 pace going for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Reduce the pace again. And we got one last one to go, which will be our combination one where you punch forwards, then side, then up and down, but with double arm this time. And let's get into it in 10 seconds from now.
10 seconds.
Forward, side, up and down. 8 out of 10 effort. 3, 2, 1. Let's go forwards, one side, the other, up and down. Forwards, side, up, down. Good work. 8 out of 10 effort here. Make sure we're moving fast. Excellent work. 10 more seconds at this pace. And 3, 2, 1. Drop that pace back down. Good work, everybody. And 15 to go.
10 seconds.
And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Let's take a little hydration break here. And then we'll move into our next component, which I will set up the timer for. So plenty of time to grab yourself a drink. Doo-doo-doo. Alrighty, so with today, we usually do our interval training where we do 30 seconds of maximum effort, 30 seconds of rest. But lately we've been going up to 40 seconds with 20 seconds of rest. Today we're going to increase that again. So we're going to do 50 seconds of maximum effort, but only 10 seconds of rest. So it's not much rest at all, and it's quick turnaround. But to counteract that, because we want to make sure that we are staying at that maximum effort, we're going to do 6 rounds, and then we're going to take a couple of minutes break, and then we're going to do another 6 rounds. So we're going to split up 12 rounds total into 2 rounds of 6, just to make sure that when we are hitting our maximum effort, we're doing it to the best of our ability, because we don't have much rest this time. It's just 10 seconds, which is just enough just to drop that heart rate a little bit and then just go again. So this one will be tough, but we split it up to make it manageable for this session here. We still need our poles. We're going to go through some of the same exercises we've already done. So if you grab those ready, and if you're not using a pole, you already know the adaptations we're doing because we've done it through the previous little block there. And let's get ourselves into position ready. So 50 seconds maximum effort, 10 seconds of rest, and we're repeating that 6 times, a little bit of a break, and then another 6 times through. And just follow what I do, basically. Let's go in 15 seconds from now. Paddling forwards to begin with, like we're in a kayak. Maximum effort as fast as you can for 50 seconds. Are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Let's get those arms going around. Really quick here. 50 seconds of work. Good stuff so far. Let's make sure that pace that we've created here, we maintain right the way through. And we've got 35 seconds of that to go. So let's make sure we are really pushing ourselves here. Keep it going all the way through this. Great work so far. Keep that pace up now. Halfway through. Don't let this second half be slower. Keep that pace there. That's it. Nice work. Keep it going. Pushing yourself. 15 seconds. Last 10 seconds here. Keep it moving. Good work. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. So it's just 10 seconds to rest, so not much at all. We'll be going again backwards in 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So the turnaround is quick today, but that's okay. We are ready for this. Let's keep it going. Good work. Understand it's a little bit trickier to go backwards at speed, but you're doing really well here. Let's keep it going, fast as you can. And we are halfway through this. Again, let's make sure this second half of this maximum effort bit is as fast as the first. We don't want to drop off our pace. Good work, everybody. Keep it going. Another 10 seconds here. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Next time we're doing both arms going rounds, and we're going again in 3, 2, 1. Off we go again. Maximum effort. This is high intensity, high effort. Keep it moving. Short amounts of rest is going to keep our heart rate up between the sets, but just enough rest to make sure we can really push ourselves each time. Good work. Halfway through coming up now. Let's make sure we're fast still through this second half of this 50 seconds. Good work. Keep it moving. Don't let yourself slow down in this last 10 seconds here.
10 seconds.
All the way through to the end in 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Same movement, opposite direction. We've still got 5 seconds of the rest. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Good work. Yes, this is high intensity, this is hard work, but we're making sure we are pushing ourselves here to the best of our ability, keeping it going. After this one, we've got 2 more. Good work. Keep that pace up, keep it moving. Maximum effort. You guys are doing absolutely fantastic so far. Let's make sure we are pushing ourselves still through the remainder of this one, of which we've got 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds now. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Arms fast. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Next one, we're going to be paddling down to the left side. Still maximum effort. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
5.
Get it going fast. Good stuff. Keep it going there. Nice and fast. Maximum effort still down to this side. Keep it going. We're halfway through this 50 seconds. And 10 seconds to go.
10 seconds.
Keep it moving. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Changing over to the other side on the next one, which we'll be doing again in 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. And this is our last one of this block here. So let's make sure we're finished as strong as we started on this 6. Keep that pace up. Good work, everybody. Nice effort there. Halfway through. And 15 seconds to go on this one. Let's make sure we're finishing strong here, everybody.
10 seconds.
Keep it moving into the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good. We're going to have a little bit of rest, grab some hydration. And we're going to go through that again, but we'll be changing up the exercises for this second time through. But great work on that first set. Let's make sure we replicate that to the best of our ability. So it's still fast, still hard effort on this next one. We're going to be starting with double arm forwards, double arm overhead. That'll be our first exercise. Then we're going to go through our punches. I'll leave it up to you whether you want to do alternating arms or double arm. That's completely up to you, whichever you prefer. And we do forwards, and then we do the side, then we do up and down, and then we finish with a straight arm raise, or I'll let you choose which exercise you want to do. So yeah, double arm forwards, double arm overhead to begin with, then going through our punches, whether you want to do single arm or double arm, up to you, and then we'll finish with your choice for the last one of these 6. Let's get ourselves ready, because we are going again in 15 seconds from now. So double arm forwards, double arm overhead. Let's make sure this 6 is as good as the first. Ready in 4, 3, 2, 1. Maximum effort, off we go. 50 seconds of work here. That's it, good work, good extension, good effort, good pace. Nice. Good extension with those arms, making sure we're not trying to shortcut it too much. Halfway through.
Halfway there.
Nice work, everybody.
Seconds.
10 seconds to go. And another 3, 2, 1. Resting there, 10 seconds. Either alternating arms or double arm on this next one. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Let's go. Moving fast. Maximum effort. Whether you want to do both arms or alternating arms, I don't mind. Even if you want to switch between the two, that's fine too. Let's keep it moving. Whichever one you're doing, just make sure you're going nice and fast. Halfway through. Ten seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there, 10 seconds. Across the body on this next one. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Again, maximum effort. Single arm or double arm. There's only a slight difference between single arm and double arm on this one, which is that is double arm and this is single arm, which probably looks exactly the same on camera, but slight difference. Let's keep it moving. 25 seconds to go on this particular one. Arms moving nice and fast. That's the main thing here. Good work, everybody.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go on this one. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Punching up on this next one. Either double arm or single arm. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So either double arm or single arm. I don't mind. Do what works for you. As long as we're making the effort high. Good range of motion. Make sure we're focused and keeping that pace there all the way through. Halfway through this one.
Seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. And then we're going to be punching down with this one. Alternating or double arm, whichever works for you. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. As long as the pace is there, as long as the effort's there, let's make sure we are doing this to the best of our ability. The heart rate's up, the body temperature's up, nervous system's excited. We're just moving through this, getting all that benefit from this cardio work here today. Let's keep it going. Good work, everybody. Halfway through. Fantastic. Keep it going.
Seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Alrighty, on this last one, you choose. If you don't know what to choose, I'm just going to do the straight arm raise. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Good work, everybody. Keep it moving. Halfway through. And 15 seconds to go. Let's make sure we're finishing strong here.
10 seconds.
Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work, everybody. Don't let go of your poles yet. We've got one last little bit of work with those to go. Grab yourself a drink though if you need one. We've got some time. And then we just set this up here. I'll grab a drink as well. Alrighty, so we're just going to do 4 minutes here. And with this 4 minutes, we're going to be starting pretty intense still, 8 out of 10 effort for the first minute. And then in the second minute, we're going to drop it down to 7 out of 10, then down to 6 out of 10, and then down to 5 out of 10 for the final minute. This, although we're reducing in effort, it's still pretty intense. We're starting off high and we're still maintaining it, but we're just bringing it down slowly to that 5 out of 10 pace on that final minute here. It's all just about reducing it slowly, almost like an aeroplane coming into land. We want it to be nice and smooth, not slam dunk. Right, we're going to go here in 15 seconds time. So yeah, start off fairly intense with 8 out of 10 effort. Choose your exercise as well. You can do whichever one you want to do. I'm just going to start with some paddling forwards. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So 8 out of 10 to begin with here. So not quite as fast as what we just did then, but still pretty intense on hit this. 8 out of 10 effort. Good work. And with the exercise here as well, just mix and match if you want to, or if you just want to stick with one exercise, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, you can choose if you want to move onto a different exercise at any point, that is fine. The main thing is that we are sticking with this 8 out of 10 to begin with, and we've got 30 more seconds of this 8 out of 10 to go. Nice work, everybody, keeping it going. On the next one, just dropping that pace down to 7 out of 10. We've got 10 seconds to go though before we're into it. And it's not a huge decrease in pace, just a small one. 3, 2, 1. So just bringing it down a little bit. Still keep, it's not slow yet. We're not at 5 out of 10. We're still working pretty hard here. 7 out of 10 is just a slight decrease from that 8 out of 10 effort. Good work, everybody. Again, feel free to choose the exercises that you want to do if you want to switch it up. That is completely up to you how you do that and when. Halfway through this 7 out of 10 one here. You guys are doing great so far. Let's make sure the rest of this little block that we're doing is great too. On the next one, we're dropping down to 6 out of 10 for our effort levels here. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down again. So we're 6 out of 10 now. That's it. Just that decrease in pace. And we start to notice that our breathing starts to not relax, but comes down a little bit. The nervous system comes down a little bit. We sort of come out of that sort of zone of high intensity as we come down into the 6 out of 10 range. And then we've got 20 seconds to go, and then we're moving into 5 out of 10 effort. So we're finishing where we started with the effort levels.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And then we're moving into 5 out of 10 on this one in 3, 2, 1.
Round 4, last round.
So just moving through. Good work, everybody. Finishing nicely on this one. And I don't mind over the course of, well, maybe after our 30 seconds. So when we get to halfway through this minute, if you want to just reduce that down again, down to 4 out of 10, that's fine as well. We're just going to bring it into a nice soft landing. So keep it at 5 out of 10 for now. But if you want to drop the pace,
halfway there,
you can start to do that now. So you can bring it down to 4 out of 10 and just slowly come into the end of this minute here. So if you want to drop it down even a little bit more. Last 10 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Finishing there. Good. Well, we're done with our poles. We've got a little bit of core work to do. So let's put those down. And I don't need a drink right now, but if you do, feel free to grab one. But we'll just go through our simple core mobility here. We're not using a cushion, we just bend down to one side. And then bend down to the other side. Remembering on this, we do not want to use momentum. So we don't want to use this arm to help us to come back up. And we also don't want to use our head. We want to make sure that we are really focused on putting that spine up and central. Good stuff, everybody. Alrighty, into the forward folds now, so going down, coming up. Remember, the higher your arms are on this, the harder it's going to be. Good. Right, let's go back to the side bends again, one side and the other. Really try not to let momentum take over. Good, and then back into the forward fold again. Good work. Okay, let's rest it off there with those exercises. We'll just do some little bit of recovery here. We'll just use some deep breathing going in through the nose, out through the mouth, and continue that there. Just nice, slow, deep breathing. Let's just bring that nervous system, heart rate down. And let's just go through some neck mobility, looking up and down. Keep the breathing going if you need to. Just looking up and down here. And looking side to side. then one ear to one shoulder and to the other. Let's go through the rest of our spine as well, so extension and flexion within our spine here, just small movements if you need to. Curl forwards like a prawn, arch back like a high jumper. And into some rotation. And some lateral flexion, but this time we can hold on rather than using the core. Come into a whirlpool. Let's change direction. And give it all a big shake off there as we finish today's session. Thanks again for joining me today, and also thanks again for joining me for this block.